Hey there everyone, Captain BEARDZ here, bringing you another Langrisser mobile video. Let's get it. Alright guys, before we get into today's video, I just want to give a huge thank you to you guys. We made it to the 1,000 subscriber mark and I couldn't be happier. I know I don't sound too happy right now because I'm a little bit tired, but besides that, I'm super happy. I'm super excited. If you guys know the full story on hitting this 1,000 mark for me is pretty exciting. It's just because it's a long story, has something to do with an old channel and all that stuff. So pretty happy and thankful to you guys that are going down there and smashing that red subscribe button. You guys are freaking awesome and I wouldn't be here without you guys, so thank you for that. And also guys, I am going to be doing a live stream this week. I was waiting till I get to that 1,000 mark, so I am going to be doing a live stream on Langrisser this week. I'm not too sure when, and I'm not too sure what I might do it about. I might do a couple test runs here and there, so if you see me go live and it's only for like an hour, it's probably because I'm test running it, so that is why. But other than that guys, let's get into today's topic about bonds and let's see, what are we doing? Soldiers, bonds and soldiers. I almost forgot. Alright, so I was going to leave this for the end of the video, but I'm going to do this right now. So I want you guys to vote or comment down below and let me know which R unit you want me to do. I'm going to start working on the R units and bringing them up and training them and stuff. So if you want to see a specific R unit, go ahead and comment down below and let me know, so that way I can work on the character and put them in a team and give you guys kind of my review and how they would fit in the team and which SSR they can actually replace if you do not have that SSR. So comment down below and let me know which R unit that you guys would like to see me build up and put equipment on and all that good stuff. Now we can get into the topic of the video. So the topic of the video today is going to be bonds and soldiers. So we're going to go over the bonds real quick. Guys, this is kind of a quick tips video, so this is going to be really fast, and if you are an advanced player you already know this, so I'm sorry this video can't really help you out too much, but it's a good little refresher. Bonds are extremely important and do not ignore them at all. So you guys see my Farraquea guide slash showcase. You notice my Farraquea, she was level 1 in the bond system. I haven't even worked on her at all. There would have been a huge difference if I would have actually invested a little bit more bonds into her. So it's as simple as going to the gift section. We'll do one of these extremely rare ones. We're going to get her to 20 here. Alright, and all this good stuff here. Skip, 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 skip. There should really be a skip button for this. I hate that it has to show every single thing you unlock, which is extremely annoying. So, but they'll probably get to it. Okay, let's keep going here. 12. Okay, come on. Alright. So make sure you guys are doing your joint battles and make sure you guys do your bond mission in the secret realm every single day. I know it's only one time, so you just do it once every single day. Well, you know what, we'll stop at 15 for now. So once you get her or get any of your character to 15, that's pretty much when you can stop. Sorry bro, kind of busy. So once you get them to 15, that's pretty much when you can stop. The most important thing to unlock really is going to be this first slot first, and then believe it or not, it's going to be the second slot. Now the second slot, obviously you have to get to intimacy level 10 and then go complete time rift 3-6 with Farraquea, which is pretty easy as long as you've been grinding out your time rifts and stuff. So let's go ahead and unlock this first slot. Now another thing to note guys, another reason why you free-to-play players really want to grind out the bond system for most of your characters is because you're going to get free Trinity Crystals. So it doesn't cost you 15 Trinity Crystals, you're going to get 15 Trinity Crystals. So as you can see there, I just got 15 Trinity Crystals. Absolutely beautiful. Now I can unlock this one and I'm going to get 30 Trinity Crystals. So let's go and unlock that one. Boom, 30 Trinity Crystals. And that's just 2 areas. So I can get another 15 here, another 45 here, a 30 here. So yeah, very, very good, very beautiful. Now you do want to work on, if you are free to play, you're very limited on your resources and stuff. Your main team, you really want to work on their bonds and get them as high as possible. But understand, work on a majority of characters. Don't just work on one character. If you have Leon, don't just beast them out in beast mode, because Leon can carry you places, but he's not going to carry you everywhere. So what I like to do with my characters is I'll take the first, the second, and the third area, and I'll go ahead and level it up to 5. I'm not going to do that right now. Actually, I'll level this one up to 5 because I do use Fairquay. I am liking her quite a bit here. We're at 4, and then we're at 5 here. So now that we're at level 5, as you can see, my soldier stats increased by 5%, which is really freaking good, guys. So another thing here is the third part here. You can get HP and defense of soldiers increased by a percentage. Now I like to personally work on these 2 first and then start working on these other 3, because this second one is extremely important. Your all hero stats increase 1%. So what that means, guys, is all the stats you get on your hero are now going to increase thanks to the bond system. So it's just going to make your hero a lot stronger. So as you can see, it only took me what, like 3 minutes, 4 minutes to do that, probably less. So just go in there, level her up, get her up in the bond system a little bit higher, increase her value a little bit, and then move on. So I highly recommend, guys, do not ignore the bond system. If you are free to play, it's a great way to earn some crystals. It's another great way to power up some of your SR heroes, or even our heroes, so that way you can at least keep up. So definitely don't forget that. So that's one thing I forgot to level up before I did Fairquay's Guide / Showcase, but now that I did that, she's going to be a lot tougher. I am going to go do the time rift after this, so that way I can power up even more. Next thing is soldiers. Soldiers are extremely important, right? Now, the reason why soldiers are important is because of the variety and the things you can unlock. So, for instance, I like to use flyers as an example because 1, they're extremely valuable, and 2, they're really strong. So, pretty much. So, you want to try to unlock angels as fast as possible, not just because angels are good, but because once you unlock them, you're no longer stuck behind a wall on any of these characters, right? So that means, guys, if I unlock angels and I say I go do a summon right now and I pull Rachel, she'll be a level 1, she'll automatically have access to the angels, and I don't even have to level her up, because this unit, the angels, are a unit that are unlocked via training system, so the soldier system. So let's see if I can find a, here we are. Okay, the Holy Pegasus unit. When you see a unit with a book like this, that means they're unlocked here. That means they're not unlocked through the characters, they're unlocked actually here. So you can go ahead and get your Luna all the way up to level 16, max out everything on her, and she will not have the Holy Pegasus units until you unlock them here. Or you can do the opposite, completely grind out your soldier system and then unlock the Holy Pegasus, get them to level 10s, and then once you get Luna, she'll have access to the Holy Pegasus automatically at level 1. She doesn't even have to level up, you don't have to re-unlock them, nothing. You automatically have access to them, which is freaking amazing. So do not, guys, I repeat, do not ignore the soldier system at all. Now with soldiers, guys, you want to be very cautious on what you spend your resources on. Do not go crazy. In the beginning, I went kind of crazy. I was on infantry, I went to basic training, and I started leveling these up one by one because I thought, hey, you know what, that's what I like to do, it's kind of how other games are. Wrong. Do not do that, guys. What you want to do is make sure you go over to let's take cavalry, for instance. Okay, we'll go elite training here. You want to go over to one of these 3 characters here, R2, R1, whatever it shows at the end here. And, you know, we'll do Assassin, because Assassin is what I'm currently working on. Yeah. Okay, so you want to take one of these 3 characters here, and then go from there. So even in advanced section, even in, so other advanced section, and then even here too. So I gotta level these girls up. I'll do that in a second. So you definitely want to look at this. Now, reason why you want to look at this first and not just start leveling these up like crazy is because you want to click one of these characters. Let's take the samurais, for instance, and press check detail. Then you get to see which characters that works on. Now currently I am not working on Kirikaze or Silver Wolf, So using leveling this path up just to get them for the samurai, just to get the samurai for just those two is not worth it to me. Firebrand sniper, the same thing. Check details, not really, and I'm not really feeling the character. Move on to the next one, and then move on to the next one, and so on and so forth. So if it's a character that requires the see the book here, I can go ahead and take a look at details. Well, I'm not really going to use them on any of my characters, so not really worth the investment for me. Now, you don't always have to look at it that way. You can go ahead and level up some of these side stats, just because the side stats are really good, especially the percentage based ones. Like for instance, this one, Archer and Assassin attack and defense increase by 20% when attacking units with 100% HP. That's really freaking good. So definitely worth the investment there. But that's how I go level up my soldiers now and really look at it, is I kind of look at the end soldiers here and then decide if it's worth it. So for instance, if I did not have the angels unlocked, what I would do is then start going through this path here to try to get to the angels. So making my investment worthwhile, so that way my end game here, boom, my angels are ready to go. So here I could just level that up and then move on. By the way, these are really good because they're percentage based. So flyer and aquatic HP 18%, and then this is stat based, but stat based is not bad either, so don't take nothing from stat based stuff, guys. Defense here, boom, level that up. Now do note, guys, this is very important that you're very mindful on which way you go through, because if you just go from basic training and you have that little pet peeve or that little itch that says, oh man, I gotta go from basic training 100% everything and then move on, you're gonna screw yourself big time. Let me show you guys something. Basic training right here, right guys? Let's take a look at this one here. Alright, so this one is at level 3, it's only 2,700. That's perfectly fine, right? This one's at 8,000, that's perfectly fine. And this one's at 10,000, right? So it starts going up a little bit. The lizards, who's got the lizards? Ooh, juggler. I'll go ahead and unlock those guys. So now look at that. Boom. 15,000. Okay, that's not too bad. Hey, Beards, what are you talking about? That's not too bad. I'm going to get this to level 5. 23,000. Oh, okay, 35. Oh, wait, what's going on here? Oh, 53,000. What in the world is happening right? Oh my, geesh. So yeah, you want to be very mindful, guys, because the basic training area here is not a big deal. But once you get into advanced training and then next elite training, I mean, look at this, 80,000 just for one of these side little nodes here, and it's not even max level, right? Side that's 15,000, but it's level 1. And then look at, we'll take a look at the advanced training. It's the same thing here, you know, 12,000, and as I start to increase this, it's gonna go crazy. Now another thing too, guys, real quick, I forgot to mention, is that all of these nodes here, unless it says otherwise, levels up the complete entirety of flyers and aquatics, or cavalry and whoever, just cavalry here. So all of these nodes. So if I level up this node here that says cavalry HP plus 8%, and then go over to elite training and level up this node that says cavalry defense and magic defense 8%, that's gonna work for all of the cavalry units. So Heaven's Guard, Bone Rhinos, Hellhounds, Dragoons, Heavy Cavalry, it's gonna work for all of them. So do understand that, guys, that every single node you work on, unless says otherwise, does work on the unit, except for units themselves. So for instance, if I level up my Heaven's Guard here, it's gonna just work on the Heaven's Guards alone, unless it said like, hey, all cavalry units, blah 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 blah. But yeah, so let's take a look here. Yeah, we'll level these up once here. I've been slacking on my soldier training, that's why I'm kind of doing this a little bit. But other than that, guys, I hope that helped out some of you new players out on the soldier / bond system a little bit. There's not too much to them, to the bond system. That's why I didn't go over it too much. I mean, just try to get them to like level 20, level up the stats all to level 5, and that could carry you pretty much through the majority of the game. And then once you get to end game, that's when you want to carry it a little bit more. I've been working on my bond system too much because I've just been doing a lot of other stuff. Now currently I am working on Listel for my bonds, so I was starting to run her Gate of Fate, but I'm going to start doing a video series on that. So look forward to that, guys. Also remember to like, comment, share, and subscribe, and as always, guys, stay positive and stay awesome. Peace out.